Can you give me a high five? You did a good job. Can I see you for a second?
Put your hands on the podium. You gotta stand right there.
Okay, give me 5. Good job, you guys. Can we have a round of applause for
You guys have anything to say? What did you want to say? What did you want to say?
Good afternoon. Welcome to Hillary Door PreK Governor Whitmer.
All right. Good job, you guys. Thank you. Good job, Lisa. Good job.
So, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. It is a pleasure to speak to you on behalf of Saginaw Public Schools. I am proud to be the superintendent of this great school district. My name is Dr. Ramont Roberts. I stand before you today as the leader of a school district that serves over 5,500 students. We are proud of our over 800 competent, well-trained, and highly qualified staff members who have been trained in the latest and most effective best practices in K-12 education, including letters. We boast 3 of the top schools in the state, with Sassa Middle School being ranked number 5, Sassa High School being ranked number 4, and Hanley Elementary being ranked number 17th. Sassa High School is also ranked 83rd nationally. We are proud of the Saginaw Career Complex that services over 1,000 students in Saginaw County with over 22 career and technical education programs. We have just completed a 5-year strategic plan that yielded the first K-12 gifted and talented campus in the region, a new middle school, and the newest high school in the state, Saginaw United. Thank you. We pride ourselves on meeting our students where they are and preparing them for a 21st century global economy. Whether it's cutting-edge technology, state-of-the-art facilities, innovative instruction and programming, or well-trained and caring staff, Saginaw Public Schools is a premier 21st century school district that truly believes in the moniker, our kids, our future, our community. We'd like to welcome Governor Whitmer and her team to Saginaw Public Schools once again. Welcome. Sorry, I'd like to introduce Representative O'Neill.
Thank you, Dr. Roberts. Well, this is a great day today. Good afternoon again to everyone. As you know, I'm Amos O'Neill, and I proudly represent the Saginaw County area. As I always get dry mouth here. I represent Saginaw County area, and Buena Vista is my area as well, in the State House of Representatives. It is my honor to be here celebrating with you truly to expand the opportunity for our children in our communities. Just 2 weeks ago, I stood on the House floor speaking against policies that would send more people, disproportionately people of color, to prison. I made a simple point. I stated, instead of investing in more prisons, we should be investing in more opportunities. Today is proof of that. Building opportunity is the answer. I want to thank my governor, our chief leader for our state, for having the vision for our community. Thank you so much. When we invest early in pre-K and literacy, we change the trajectory of our child's life. Across Michigan, nearly 5,500 4-year-old and now being reached through pre-K and pre-K for all. In Saginaw, we've already seen the early learning can do, what it can do. It gives kids a strong start. It helps families manage high costs of childcare. The research is clear. Kids who attend quality pre-K programs are more prepared for kindergarten and more likely to succeed. And our I didn't know this till today, our pre-K programs are ranked #1 in the nation. Now that's worth an applause, Madam Governor. #1. Yes. And so, you know, you talk about quality, that's really definitely worth celebrating, which we're going to do always. And you think about literacy, you think about opportunity, not just the ability to read, but to critically think and to understand the world, to ask questions, to imagine the possibilities, and to navigate the world filled with excess and information, and sometimes it's misinformation. But our future depends on those who can think critically, not just consume information. As you know, this is March's Reading Month. And yesterday, Dr. Roberts, at Arthur Eddy Community School, I was there. I was reading about Our Kids Come From Greatness, a great book. I talked about the possibilities that they have by imagining being more than what they are starting out. I gave examples of my personal life, how it started. And I started talking about some other things about good character and doing the right thing. And so I said, hey, how many in this room know what reputation means? And they looked at me like, that's a big word. They looked around at each other, and they started saying things like, being nice. I said, okay. Being kind. I said, all right, we're getting there. And then another one said, helping people. And then this young man named Charles. You get over, you got to see Charles, Dr. Roberts. Charles, he said, doing good and the right thing when nobody's watching. I stopped. I said, come here, Charles, come here. I got Charles next to me, and I said, Charles has said everything I want to say in just that short phrase. That's the most important thing as our young kids, as we look for the future, to be good citizens, doing good and the right thing when nobody's watching. Then I said, that's called integrity. They looked at me, integrity. So to critically think, and they were doing that, Madam Governor, first graders, they came up with the definition of reputation and also integrity. So I'm so proud to be a partner with my governor and all of you who made this happen. And so our future is bright, and the best investment is an early investment. Thank you all for being here. Stacy, I'd like to invite Stacy to the podium.
I didn't know there'd be all these microphones. Well, again, good afternoon. It's an honor to welcome you all here. My name is Stacy Urbani, and I'm a first grade teacher here at Herrig Elementary. And every day, I see that literacy is fundamental. Every day. Let me tell you, there's nothing more powerful than the moment that a student cracks the code and they begin to read. Just last week in our intervention groups, I heard from like across the room, Mrs. Urbani, oh my gosh, I can read. And it was amazing. Robin cracked that code. She had to celebrate, she had to yell, and so did we all. These moments are a result of a powerful shift in our classrooms as we lean into the science of reading. For me personally, I took letters training a few years ago, and it has been a game changer. It provides me with the deep, evidence-based information on how the brain actually learns to read, and then how to identify the gaps in the student's learning and fill them. I'm seeing the results in real time. My students don't memorize things, they decode. They get comprehension skills, and they are obtaining skills that are going to last them an absolute lifetime. When we align our teaching with how students actually learn, we see confidence in them. We see their potential, and they soar. This work requires a lot of partners. We can't do it alone. And I'm excited to have you as a partner, Governor, because you know that literacy is an ordinary superpower, and you get it. So we're going to unlock all their potential with the science of reading. And we're fortunate to have you as a leader. And so I thank you, and I appreciate your championship efforts for literacy.
Thanks, Stacy. I appreciate it. Thank you. That was great. Well, thank you, Stacy. I appreciate what you're doing here, and I appreciate you sharing what your experience has been with letters training. I think when we talk about making change, it very clearly always makes people uncomfortable. That's what change does, but it's so exciting for me to get in classrooms and watch this training in action, because it's fun and it's working and it's really exciting. So I'm thrilled to be here with all of you today. I want to thank, obviously, the superintendent, the state representative, Dr. Beverly, and Stacy, who's at the front of the classroom, school board. You know, superintendent, you got a good thing going here. Your school board was like, they started the cheering, which that doesn't happen in every district, my friends. So it's worth uplifting. But I'm proud to announce that with PreK for All, we've now reached nearly 55,000 4-year-olds all across the state of Michigan. Woo-hoo. We've seen, Since 2021, PreK enrollment is up 104%. It's incredible. It's a really big deal. More children are learning in safe, supportive environments and getting the help that they need right from the beginning. More families are signing up and showing up and trusting in the work that we're doing together. And more kids are walking into kindergarten ready to thrive and hit the ground running. We're moving closer to something that we all believe in, which is that every 4-year-old should be able to take advantage of this kind of an opportunity so that they're ready. What makes PreK for All so meaningful? Why does it work? See, when a child starts and gets a strong start, you can see it in the way that they learn, in the way that they act, in the way that they carry themselves with confidence into kindergarten. It promotes a parent's peace of mind, knowing that their child is in a safe environment, getting the vital skills that they need. And it eases the burden of paying for early learning or child care, saving parents about a $14,000 expenditure every year. Early starts is really the key pillar of our literacy plan, Every Child Reads, which includes PreK for All. Right now, American students are falling behind, and Michiganders are no exception. We've been at 44th for 4th grade reading, and it's a problem. It's not acceptable to any of us, and it's not acceptable to anyone in the classroom either. We all want to do better, and now we've got the tools to make sure we can. Every Child Reads proposes $625 million, the largest literacy investment in Michigan history. In addition to investing in PreK for All, the plan expands training for teachers in proven approaches like phonics and comprehension. We know that these methods work because it's how we all learned to read back in the day. They're bipartisan. There's no politics involved here. It's just evidence-based, and it's being deployed in a lot of other states right now. So we're offering students more chances to keep learning after the school day's over or before it starts, with more tutoring, summer learning, and before and after programming. And Every Child Reads will make a difference for Michigan students. So I'm calling on the legislature. We got Representative O'Neill here, who is a great champion. We want to make sure that we codify this and it's reflected in the budget so we can continue this work. I'm really proud of the work that we've done to make PreK for All so successful. To all of our early educators, community partners, and schools that are making PreK for All a reality for kids, thank you. We can't deliver for kids without your leadership and commitment. To the families who've signed up, thank you. And to those who haven't signed up yet, now is your chance to take that step by visiting miprekforall.org to get your kids signed up for the fall. Together, we can help every child get a strong start, which includes feeding breakfast and lunch every day in our schools, too. I can't leave that part out. So with that, I'll turn it over to my partner, Dr. Beverly Graffia. Thank you. Walker.
Thank you.
Did I do your name backwards?
You did.
Walker
but it's
Graffia.
okay. You're the governor.
I'm sorry. I just call her Dr. Beverly. So.
Yes. Thank you, Governor Whitmer, and thank you, Superintendent Roberts, for having us here today. This really is a momentous time for MyLeap and for Michigan families. we are really into celebrations, and I am so happy that we are celebrating record-breaking enrollment in pre-K for all, and what that means for our children, our families, and our future. As the governor mentioned, 55,000 children across Michigan. I'm going to say that again because you all, I had to say woo-hoo for you all to say, oh, that is good. 55,000 children across Michigan are enrolled with that 104% increase since 2021. This is the most children ever that has been in this program. And it is thanks to our governor's vision, the resources that have been provided, the bipartisan legislature, the teachers, the superintendents, the principals, making sure that we are getting what Michiganders need so that they can have the care, the education, the literacy efforts for their children. This is an awesome time to be living in Michigan. The governor talked about what that means for our children, the brain development, all of the communication skills that they're learning, the social skills that happen, all of the things that make them stronger and more confident as readers. And that matters because I always talk about that is the foundation of who they'll be later. I was talking with Representative O'Neill, and we were just talking about everything that happens back here will matter over here. And so the governor's vision is truly that we will have a Michigan that is thriving, surviving economically, and being number one, if I might say, for education. We can only do that if we put the funding into our most youngest learners. That's where it all starts for us. And I am so happy, you know, to work for a governor who thinks like that and has placed all of the resources there with a bipartisan legislature to ensure that they're getting what they need, that our families are getting what they need. And so as we are coming today and as we are celebrating today, the message is simple. If you have a 4-year-old, now is the time. Now is the time to register. Do not wait. Do not miss this opportunity. You can enroll your child right now for the upcoming school year. As you've heard the governor say, all you have to do is visit myprekforall.org or connect with your local intermediate school district. It's very easy, isn't it, Superintendent?
It is.
To get enrolled. You're going to find a program that is going to work for your family. You're going to find a program that is going to care about your child. You're going to find a program that will build a future for Michigan and Michiganders. So I am so happy to represent MyLeap today and all of the work that has been put in to ensure that the money goes out and that the education is what it should be so that we will have thriving adults in the future. Thank you so much, and I am going to step away.